Lord Lucan Part 4. As a reminder, topics may be triggering. Viewer discretion is advised. People mentioned are innocent until proven guilty in court. On September 26, 2017, Lady Veronica Lucan unalives herself in the very same house Sandra Rivet was murdered. Her suicide note states that she wants her money to be donated to charity because her children lack good manners and had not spoken to them since the 80s. In a 2018 interview, her son George, who became the 8th Earl of Lucan after his father was legally declared dead, applauds her decision. Leading up to her death, Lady Lucan had reportedly told friends and family she had diagnosed herself with Parkinson's disease, saying she had been experiencing loss of smell, felt tired, noticed a tremor in her right hand, felt anxious, forgetful, and was losing sleep. Leading up to her death, Lady Lucan went to a euthanasia meeting and had books on the subject in her home. A worried friend reported her missing while she failed to show up to their regularly scheduled walk. Her autopsy revealed her cause of death was respiratory failure due to barbiturates and alcohol poisoning, and her death was ruled a suicide. In 2007, Neil Berryman stumbled upon something he didn't know. He was adopted as a baby, and his birth mother was the murdered Sandra Rivet. In 1996, Sandra gave birth to him. The father was a married man who had employed her as their housekeeper. Neil has gone on a quest to find the man who allegedly killed his biological mother. Neil believes that Lord Lucan is living his best life of exile in Africa. Sadly, Neil's adopted mother died of cancer, and that's how he found out about his biological mother. Like many unsolved cases, the theories of what could have happened to Lord Lucan run wild. Many believe he took his own life, that he put rocks in his pockets and got onto a ferry boat and jumped off. In 2018, Lady Lucan publicly stated she believed he bravely jumped off a boat, making sure he landed by, and I quote, the propellers so that his remains wouldn't be found. I found it rather very proper, very demure, very high class that some articles referred Lady Veronica was addicted to antidepressants when it was a lot more and rather much deeper and more complex than that. I was also astonished to read that she had a regularly scheduled walk with a neighbor. That's how the police were able to find her. But she had no time to rekindle her relationships with any of her 3 children. People have reportedly witnessed a man matching Lord Lucan's description in India, Australia, France, New Zealand, Ireland, Paraguay, San Francisco, and South Africa. Laura Thompson wrote a book called A Different Class of Murder, which presents the theory that Lady Lucan killed Sandra and framed it on her estranged husband, citing Lady Lucan's mental state, Sandra and Lady Lucan's blood at the scene, and a doctor who opined that Lady Lucan's injuries could have been self-inflicted. A March 1st, 2025 article gives the scoop on some personal belongings of Lord Lucan they stumbled upon, specifically a book about a judge where Lucan had seemingly underlined murder scenarios and ripped out the pages where the murderer escapes. These items were found by Lucan's accountant shortly after the murder when he was asked to go to his home and clear up his debts. What do you think happened to Lord Lucan? We've reached the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for coming down the rabbit hole where I currently live. As always, I accept and respect your opinions. If you'd like a copy of my notes and references, or have a case in mind you'd like me to cover, or want to share your thoughts on a particular case, feel free to email yayareahousewife@gmail.com. I'll see you chismosas y chismosos in the next episode. Bye!